Where the hell am I? Place that I like to call Destination X.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the #1, The Right Reality Podcast. My name is Steven.
And my name is Mixie. We are here to recap Destination X, Episode 9, How's Your Poker Face? PowerPoint. I don't know. It was all right. I mean, whatever. I've never really given a lot of thought to the Destination X titles.
That's fine. I appreciate that. I appreciate the honesty.
I would say, what was the thing that Jeffrey D. Morgan said? He said 3 things in Rick.
Yes.
That should have been the title.
Yeah, that would have been a good one.
Brains, Beauty, Bronze, and Rick.
And Rick. Yeah. I like that a lot. Poor
that would have
Rick.
been good.
Yeah. I should have been like, oh, Rick. That would have been the
Also,
name of the
they
episode.
didn't play poker. They played roulette. What is that? Not poker. Thank you.
Not poker. However, the only clue they got was about playing cards, which would be poker.
Don't even get me started on that right now.
Welcome to this episode, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have an absolute banger, according to what I just heard from Mixie.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
We do have a few housekeeping things. Thanks for all the comments last week, Mr.
Yes.
Morales. We see you. You'll get it in the final recap, which will be sometime next week.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll get me drinking what hopefully is not a terribly disgusting Aperol Spritz situation.
It's going to be.
And then you get the...
you get the forehead treat for Mr. Bernardo, which, by the way, thank you to everyone for the Bernard love. He's on it. Bernard! He's on the counter and he's not supposed to be. So maybe don't give him that much love. But yes, it was very sweet. And it even trickled into Facebook group, which was so nice. You know, if you aren't a hottie, you should join the hotties because I did drop some exclusive Bernard photos in there. So that, let me tell you, you're going to want to see. And also, lastly, it was my fucking week in the comments. The people were with your girl. The amount of musical hate really made me feel seen, and I appreciate that so much.
There was some great, very specific anti-musical talk.
And you're right. And you're right. I hear you, I see you, and you have a safe place here.
Hugs all around. I like a musical. I don't love a musical. I like a musical. I'm not an equal opportunity musical lover because there are some flaws with some musicals, and just like, you're right, how we just randomly go into the song, but
hate it.
I'm suspending the belief. I get it.
I can't.
I understand what we're doing.
I just want everybody to know real quick as well. Steven also likes Raisinets, so there might be a correlation here. Just tread lightly with people like that.
One of those people who said they don't like musicals also likes Raisinets.
We'll
so
see.
How dare you?
We'll see. I feel like that'll be a broken statistic. It'll break the mold because.
Okay, everybody who commented last week on the YouTube video, I don't want to go find all of your names right now, but you need to comment on this one right now. Do you like a Raisinette?
And by I mean you have 5 or 6 candy options at the movie theater, and you're choosing Raisinets over other options.
Yeah.
Just want to clarify. I don't want people to be like, I mean, I don't hate it, but I would eat it. No, you're choosing to eat it.
Yeah. It's the same pineapple on pizza. I'm not ordering it. Well, it's not the same because I would order Raisinets. So
yeah,
it's
that's what I'm
apologize.
saying. That's why I'm clarifying.
Yeah.
What an episode of Destination X, Steven. Last one before the final.
It was that. Mixie, I have some breaking news into the Right Reality podcast studio that you're not aware of.
Fuck me.
I have an absolutely delicious treat for you.
Fuck me.
And guess what? Guess what it does not involve?
I don't.
Destination X.
Oh, cool. What's up?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I have found that there's a new reality show that is launching on Hulu. You may have seen this today.
Cannot take another reality
I'm not
show.
saying
I'm gonna lose my fucking brain.
I'm putting it on the record. Unless there's a substantial donation, and even then, probably not. There's a reality show coming to Hulu. Now, Mixie is putting on the record right now, she doesn't want to do it.
Okay, well, hold on.
She might change her mind when she hears the pitch. Ladies and gentlemen, your two hosts. Let me just paint you.
Is this the Gabby Windy, Alex Cooper?
No, it is
Okay.
not. This reality dating show features one host, two hosts from the Bachelor universe. One is Caitlin Bristow, and two is Colton Underwood. Now, I know what you're thinking.
It's going to be bad. That's what I'm
gonna
thinking.
Be bad. Now, Mixie, there are 10 episodes. It premieres August 18th. They have a bunch of hot people. They're all together. Now, I want you to guess what all these hot people have in common, Mix. I'm going to give you 3 options, and I know I want you to think outside the box.
Are they step siblings?
Incorrect, but I
Am
like
on
where
the
you're
right
at.
track?
I like where you're at. I like what you're at. I really like where you're at. You're getting close.
I hate that I'm close. Are they all porn stars?
Go the opposite way.
They're nuns? And priests.
Ladies and gentlemen, the new dating show called Are You My First, featuring the hottest groups of virgins ever assembled on reality dating shows. Set in a tropical paradise where they're free to explore their connections without judgment, allowing these sexy young singles to embark on a heated yet heartfelt journey packed with romantic dates, revealing challenges, and finding interests to know if you're the one. Ladies and gentlemen, the show is called Are You My First?
Oh.
They're just making shows for the number one.
I'm ill.
Yeah.
First off, they should be taking my first 2 guesses and running with it.
Oh my God.
That's just going to be so awkward. Is there a trailer?
You have Colton for obvious reasons.
Is he a virgin?
He was a virgin when he was the Bachelor.
But he's not anymore?
Well, he's married and gay now, so he's gone.
Oh, that one. I was thinking Clayton. You're talking about Colton.
Colton Underwood, yes.
I can't believe we're giving that guy a platform. Can we please discuss how he put a tracker on his ex-girlfriend's car and then was gay?
Yeah.
Whatever. Stalking's cool. Sick.
It's brought to you by ITV America, which I believe is the same company that does Love Island USA, so it's definitely not going to miss. Is
there a trailer?
I don't know if there's a trailer yet.
I'm gonna need to see the trailer. If they are teasing people actually having sex, I am interested. If this is just 10 episodes of horny people that can't do it,
that have not banged.
Yeah. Steven, we got to think. We had shower threesome.
It's true. That's true. By the way, I want you to know, as I Googled this.
Say hi to everybody.
Oh, Bernard!
They were so very happy to see you last time, buddy.
Oh,
yes.
Hey, B.
Yes.
Oh, King B.
They love you.
Oh, King B.
Just put his paw in my face.
What
Okay. All right. I get it. I understand.
One of the discussion threads on Hulu says, on Reddit says, Hulu has given Caitlin Bristow and stalker Colton Underwood a show.
Why would they think that's a good call?
I mean, they're
also,
not wrong.
Caitlin Bristow is not likable.
No.
Like, neither of these people are likable right now.
No. And maybe they're like, yeah, whatever. I do not see a trailer for this, which honestly.
If a trailer comes out, hit me with it. I'll take a look and I'll slightly consider.
Okay.
But honestly, now I'm wanting a step siblings dating reality show. I want the step siblings dating reality show that I had an idea for. I want the porn stars and nuns.
Yes, please.
Come on.
That would be great. I'm gonna see if there's something on YouTube. I do not think there is, but I think it's absolutely hysterical. And
that's so layered with just terrible. That much bad will probably result in good.
That's what we're hoping for, honestly. So I thought you would enjoy that tasty little nugget.
I am confused.
As you should be. That is the right emotional feeling you should be having right now. As we get
I also
into
am so excited, Stephen, because this episode was good. But once it finished, I had a realization. We finally get the story of why Loyalty has loyalty tattooed on his chest. Because Steven's going to talk to him.
Yeah, conveniently Mix, yet again, is busy with work. So I'll deal with it.
I'm sorry.
Funny how that works, everybody. Yeah. Steven's going to get to talk to Loyalty.
Well, I would do it if they didn't do it at the time when I'm at work.
So what time would be better? If they say move back the time, which I'm not saying they did or did not.
3.
No.
Bingo, bango, bongo. You're talking to Loyalty.
I'm talking to Loyalty. I will ask all loyalty-related questions at the end of this episode. Buckle up. We'll see if there's any blowback, which would be actually quite interesting.
I don't think he'll do it.
Okay.
And I feel like I've been meaner, so you can just blame me.
Be like, she's a bitch, isn't she?
She's such a stupid bitch. That dumb bitch.
Just going along for the ride, my guy. You get it?
You're telling me, dude, I have to deal with her every week. You're just getting her for 9 episodes.
Nah. If he starts this interview being like, hey, what's up, my guy? I'm going to be like, oh, you're all right. You're all right.
You cannot refer to him. I don't even know what his name is, but you can't refer to him from his real name.
At any point?
At any point.
He's got to know we're calling him Loyalty, right?
Oh, there's no way he doesn't know who we're calling him Loyalty. Change your Instagram handle. Like, come on.
What an honor that would be.
Also, this edit, woof. For him.
Okay.
Like, the whole thing was, even if I don't win, I got my girl. I'm thinking babies. Ugh.
A little awkward watching that after what we learned after our episode posted last week. And for those of you who are not social media
aware,
there you go. I almost went adjacent. Our good friends Allie and Mac have announced they are dating each other. They are seeing each other. And I believe they have both written I love you in comment sections to each other, which is...
There has been the love word clearly stated on numerous occasions, and I am absolutely thrilled for them.
Yes,
they are adorable.
Air horns, all the way around.
Big fan. But that means that she's not with Loyalty.
Yes.
And this edit is rough.
Yes. Knowing that, it's like we know. It's almost like we're in that he's being cheated on, even though he's not.
Yeah.
Even though he's not, but it felt like you're the friend who knows.
Yeah, you know that
your friend is cheating on her boyfriend, and you're talking to the boyfriend. The boyfriend's like, "I talked to my parents. Like, they're gonna give me money for a ring," and I'm like, "Oh yeah."
Have you gone through her phone recently?
That you're gonna a ring for her? I mean, you guys met on a bus, so I don't know.
Yeah, it was. I would say it wasn't as bad as the Babe and Babe FaceTime call.
Ooh.
That was top tier, but this was close. It was close.
There was a line he had there that I was just like, oh, she's 1 in a trillion. And I was like, oh.
Hope there's another trillion out there for you to go through.
Oh. I literally leaned down in my chair like this. I was like, oh no.
It was bad. And they kept using it as he still won something kind of thing. And it was just like, ugh.
It was so awkward. I did feel so much like I knew that somebody was going to break up with somebody, and they're just like, I don't know when I'm going to do it. I'm like, anytime you like is good, and then you like have to keep hanging out with the other person. They're like, man, just every time I spend like with her and her friends, like, God, I just like you guys so much, and you're like, we're really bad people though. Like, you shouldn't like us. You should really like start to hate us.
You don't want us in your life, honestly. You don't.
We'll get you addicted to drugs or something like that. Be careful. We'll like swindle you into like getting you into crypto or something, you know?
Yes. We started this episode bad, though. I'm not going to lie to you. I was immediately upset. Why do you think that was?
The masks on the men's.
Goggle vision immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately. Yeah. No. I really missed the last episode when there was no goggles involved at all. Hate it. Loathe it entirely. It's not even, by the way, I listened to your interview with the EP, which, by the way, if you did not, go check that out. It's very interesting. She was saying that people don't like it, and I think you were also saying because of, like, pores and stuff. That ain't it. It's the way their eyes bug out.
Okay.
Like, they're all Sid the Sloth from Ice Age.
Oh, yes, the sloth. Okay, I get that. You're heard, you're recognized, you're seen.
Thank you.
I don't agree. I enjoy it. And this is the first time we just had all men. And let me tell you, it hits very differently when it's all men.
Oh, yeah. Now all of a sudden, you're not looking at eyelashes and eyeshadow.
And it's all just like men's foreheads. And I'm like, it doesn't look as good.
Oh, don't like it now, huh?
I didn't say I didn't like it. I just said it's different now. First time I think we saw Pilot Pete in that version. They take off their masks, and apparently they're somewhere in Sedona, Arizona, or something like that.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere. Did not know this existed, which I really liked that they did this. It was like, hey,
super cool.
This place exists in Europe, and I'm like, but it's not, because that's
nowhere.
Arizona.
Yeah, no, I thought it was really interesting. One of my favorite like random pop-ups that has happened in this season, because it was just like, I had no idea that something that looked like that existed in Europe. So very, very interesting. And we got horsies. Oh,
horsies. Love a horsey.
And I was going, nay, nay, nay. And then Biggie's horse was losing its shit, gave a little tail to camera, becoming this week.
Unbelievable!
Of the week. Horsey ass. Nay.
Okay. I'm going to say I knew something was... I knew something was afoot when you said nay. I was like, she's building into something. She wrote something down. She's building into something.
Have known that when I got horse ass, it was becoming ass of the week.
Never crossed my mind.
And they also tried to crop it too. It's kissing the bottom of the edge. But I got horse ass.
Wow. Congratulations. I think.
Congratulations to Biggie's horse.
Maybe first time ever animal ass of the week winner.
It might be.
Hall of Fame. Like,
and you could throw Biggie's ass on there as well. You know, his ass is on top of the ass, but it really was the horse's ass that took the cake.
Has Shane ever won ass of the week?
I don't think so.
Should I ask him if that's his biggest disappointment in losing? Whether he didn't win ass of the week one time?
I mean, the handhold of the last episode, we gave it to Allie, but he was there.
He was adjacent. He was there. Like
she stole the show, obviously.
Yeah. And so
also, shout out to I forget which hottie it is, and I'm sorry I'm forgetting, but they messaged Jenny, maybe? Message us saying that they love playing Ass of the Week with me. So I hope you guys are also playing Ass of the Week at home and seeing if you get it right. Comment below.
You're right. I think it's Jenny Goslin. Maybe it's like
that sounds right.
John and Kate. I wonder if I'm saying it right.
John and Kate plus ass. Yeah.
Oh. John and Kate, Jenny Gosling. I think that's how it's done.
Was that the nanny that he slept with? Anyways,
I don't want to put that out there. Long time hottie. I don't want to put that out there.
There's a thing that happens now.
Okay.
Everybody gets a box. They take a horse to a box. Why?
Science.
So they all go to their own box and get a clue.
Yeah.
And here starts the Jennifer Aniston, Eva Longoria adjacent clues. These are terrible, Steven. This is terrible. I understand we need to make it more difficult. Totally. Get that. But if they had actually put playing cards in the box, I don't think anybody would have gotten it still.
Is this where I get to brag that I got it after the second one?
Fuck directly off.
I knew immediately. I go, shovels or spades? Oh, Monaco.
That's insane.
I go, they're going to Monte Carlo. The bus is going to be outside of Monte Carlo.
That's insane.
And then he opens up the artichoke. I go, hearts.
Oh, well, the guy didn't even know what an artichoke was. As soon as it opened, I was like, he's not going to know what this is. I knew that. Do I get to toot my own horn? You know for a fact production had to tell him off camera. Because he goes,
Is that my question? Is that a question?
No, it's not a question. I know it for a fact. Because he, out of nowhere, they like cut back to him standing there and he goes, artichokes, that's what it is, artichokes. Yeah. And I'm like, because they just told you.
He's like looking off. Art what? And they like spell it. Artichoke.
Are you fucking kidding me? You don't know what an artichoke is?
Can I say I might not have known that maybe 5 years ago?
Bullshit.
Because I don't like artichokes. So I would have never.
But you have to know what it is to not like it. You've had to have seen it and tried it.
No, it's like the dip. So I know it's in the dip, but that's the middle part, not like the bulb part, if you will. You know what I mean?
You wouldn't know what an artichoke is. Don't you dare sell yourself short like that.
Yeah, Biggie got golf balls, and I'm like, clubs, you idiot. It's a club. But I think I only knew that because I saw the ring box first, and then I said spades, and I was like, oh.
I figured that it was the key. I got the Marilyn Monroe, because double M is obvious, and I got the diamond situation. Like, I knew it was related to that. But the rest of them,
no choice. You had no shot at it, rather.
I had no shot at it. I had no shot pretty much this entire episode. And
you,
as
like
I
everyone
continue
else.
to do with all of the other episodes, had no shot. But fuck those clues. Fuck it.
I liked it. And only because I got it. It made me feel smart. I was just like, I'm so good at this game. I would have just run this. Especially if I was paired with somebody and they were like, oh, I got these. You got artichokes. You got artichokes? Artichokes golf ball? Artichokes heart? And he even said hearts. And I was like,
he did.
Huh? To a point where I thought maybe they were lying a little bit. Like, I wrote down, are they like fudging this? So they're just like, I don't know how artichoke hearts and golf balls could be I clipped my mic. I don't know how, and they like did it again.
Yeah, I mean, with the way that Loyalty put his ex on the map, I don't think that that's the case.
Loyalty, my guy.
Speaking of Loyalty not doing a smart thing, how in God's fucking name do Biggie and Loyalty not know that Peter and Rick are working together? There's no fucking way they don't know. The guys are hanging on each other. Like,
there's a few things about this that I don't understand. You're so right, because even Allie told us in the interview last week that they all knew they were working together.
Yes, but then literally, it's not ADR. You saw Biggie say to Loyalty, there's no way Rick's going to tell Peter.
No way. And he's like, Biggie wouldn't share, or Biggie said Rick would not share with Peter. Just like,
Point
clear
blank.
as day.
Yeah.
And I go, how? We said your own teammate said you guys knew that. Secondly, Biggie, you were brought in with the other two to sit out, have a lovely day in Venice.
Yeah, where
and
they
they're like,
literally
"Hey,
said,
let's work together." So how do you think that they're not following through on that?
I don't understand this. Like, even outside of that specifically, because that in and of itself is enough. Outside of that, they are literally in little corners whispering to each other all the time. They're like, when they were figuring out clues and stuff together, Rick's like putting his hand on his shoulder. Like when they were playing the poker game, he was like, hell yeah, like, oh, like, hello?
Hello? Is there anybody home? What's going on?
I don't understand that at all.
Honestly, it was the most confusing part of this episode, them being like, how would they share it? I'm like, so easily.
That and how Biggie's face doubled in size from a bug bite.
I was like, am I watching Hitch now? What show
the
am I
fuck
watching?
was that? What bit him? Can we ask Loyalty that? Because I need to know.
I'm going to write that down. I'm going to write, what bit you? What bit
Biggie?
What bit Biggie?
I'm so confused.
I was like, he was like, you know what happened was they're like, dude, what happened to your face when they woke up in the morning? And they're like, hold on, we're going to need you all to sit down and then you can talk about it. Don't talk about it now. And in classic Biggie fashion, he did an incredible storytelling moment where he's going through, he's like, a horse come up and bit, just a bug bit my damn face. Now look at it.
I don't know where the fuck we are. Dang gammit. Gosh darn.
Something like that. Yeah, 100%.
Yep.
I thought I was watching the movie Hitch. It was hilarious. Peter dying laughing.
Yeah, Peter loved it.
He thought it was one of the funniest things. I actually want to write that to Peter. Is your favorite moment Biggie having his face that's twice the size of his face?
That there was pure joy in Peter's eyes. Yeah. He's a little bit of a masochist that likes watching people in pain?
Yeah, I believe you got that right. And I think it's kind of sad
little...
and scary to me that you know what that term is.
Not as dumb as I look.
That's fine.
Just was never going to get those clues.
Yeah. 18 minutes in, Mix, we're in the map room. I'm going, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, what?
What? What?
Well, okay, I will say, we have to talk really quickly about Rick lying to Biggie.
We do need to talk about that.
Which was a genius move until Jeffrey D. Morgan fucked him later with it, which they did on purpose.
100%.
Jeffrey D. Morgan doesn't give a fuck about them understanding what those clues were. No. And Loyalty and Peter both tell us why they want the money. And I go, it's Peter or Loyalty. This is a classic challenge move for those of you that don't listen to our challenge recaps. As soon as someone starts talking about what they're going to do with the money, they are out that episode.
My mom made $37,000 a year. Yeah, bye.
I was like, it's Peter or Loyalty.
Deuces. See you later, my guy.
It was obvious to me.
It was. I will also say, based off information that I was made aware of for them setting up our interviews for tomorrow, Wednesday, we're recording this on Monday. There was some information that was shared in that about somebody's scheduling and the terminology that was used on like why things needed to move. And so when I heard Peter talking about money and Loyalty talking about money, it only made sense for one of them that would be the reasoning that it needed to slide a little bit. So I'll just say that.
Okay, I want more information about that once we're off.
Okay, just remind me because I'll forget.
Okay, I will write it down. So they go to the map room and Loyalty absolutely fucks it. I mean, fully fucks it.
Nobody knew. Like, they didn't even... What I thought was strange from Loyalty and Biggie is they did not say, hey, let us both pick the same spot. And that way...
Yeah, we can at least tie.
We'll at least be together. And if it's a tie, then it's between us. But in the off chance that you go over here and I go over here and they're in the middle, then it's one of us.
I don't think they ever even slightly discussed where, because they were just so stuck on the fact that they didn't know.
Well, the idea that Professor Rick just came up with 2 white pine cones was genius.
He is an icon. Put this man on Traders immediately.
I couldn't deal with that.
Immediately. He's so good at this.
He would be good.
If I was his wife, I'd be scared.
That's a really good point.
Like, this man is a great liar.
That's a really good point.
Like, that's too good.
He's made a career out of looking at birds, aka drones, and being like, oh, people will pay to go look at drones in the air. And I'm going to be like, oh, that's a Mexican, hummingbird or something. I don't know.
The fucking birds.
It's an Alaskan snow crow. I don't know. By the way, if there's such thing as an Alaskan snow crow,
it's a great name.
I want one.
That's the great name for a drone.
That is a phenomenal name. And honestly, find a bird and name it that. Yeah.
I'm sure there's birds out there that we haven't named yet.
There's got to be one, and it's going to be an Alaska snow crow. I immediately write down goodbye loyalty, because I'm thinking that they're just going to kind of do a 2-part final here, kick him off halfway through the episode, too, and do like the beginning part of a final. Then they start talking about these fucking clues, and you can imagine how everything is in full caps. While I was livid about the suits for cards, I became exacerbated. Wow.
When they had the letters on that fucking sign start falling off, absolutely fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. No.
That was...
It was written in plain sight. It was right in front of their faces. Eat shit. No.
I bet you my name was written on that board, too. Did they fall off and spell my name? I bet you could have spelled the right reality with those letters.
You could have spelled 8,000 fucking things with those letters.
With Monica. Now, here's what I would have liked. No. Hear me out.
All caps, fuck you, by the way. Go ahead.
Me?
No, them.
Okay. What if?
That is, I think it's Jennifer Aniston, Eva Longoria, and then that.
It is. That's another
that
level.
Was diabolical.
I think that's above.
I'll let you talk
if you're
now,
saying they should have known it based off that one's above Eva Longoria, Jennifer Aniston, and Are You Kidding Me? Okay. This is my escape room brain working. If they could have gone up to that sign and all the other letters other than Monaco, you could just swipe off the board, and then you would have had those letters left, and then you could have figured it that way. So if somebody went up and was like, huh? And they hit the board and one of them fell off and they were like, wait, these move? Then I would have been like, I like it. But if all the letters would fall off and it doesn't make any sense or whatever, or if you would have turned the back of the letters and some of them had like little dots, little green dots, and you'd be like, okay, these are the letters.
Literally anything. Livid.
Livid. I wasn't thinking that because after the second one, I got it because I'm so smart. So no big deal.
Steven, fuck that. That was ridiculous.
Other people had to get that after the second one, right? Because those two people shared. So there's a thought that if you only had one, you would have not have got it. I understand that. But if you had two... Also, do other people call those little hand things spades, or is that just
no? I've never heard of that. Shovels being called spades in my life.
Anybody else? Maybe this is like a things that I don't realize that only I do because dad and mom lived in England, and that's maybe what they call it there. It's like, oh, they have a little spade. That's always what I've known the little handheld one is. So
I did not know. It's a smaller shovel. It's a handheld shovel.
Hey, can you get me one of those handheld shovels, please?
Yes.
Just one of the small handheld shovel, please.
You know what word I forgot today? Pail. I kept calling it I was like a small bucket. Like you could put a plant in it, but that's not really what it's supposed to be. It's almost like a trash can, but way smaller with a handle. I had to search it on Google and pull up a photo.
When was this?
At work. I needed
Today?
it for something I was doing. Yes. And I was trying to explain it to one of our coworkers, and he was like, you need to give me a photo. I don't know what you're saying to me right now. It's like, it's a bucket, but smaller, and it's metal, and it's got a handle. It's kind of like a trash can, but
and you use it at the beach.
I didn't even get that far.
Oh, God.
I had to go through our Amazon orders to find it because I couldn't figure out what the word was. And he goes, a pail? And I was like, oh, that's what it's called.
You're like, what, am I supposed to know that? I'm supposed to just know that as a word? I know
Listen,
exactly
life would
what you
be
did.
boring
I wasn't
without
there
me.
today, and that's exactly what you did. Oh, I'm just supposed to know, like, that's called a pail?
I was like, it's a small metal bucket. It's the same fucking thing because it's a pail.
It's a handheld shovel. It's a small handheld shovel.
It's a small handheld shovel.
You're bordering on Schmidt right there. Come on, do it.
It's a small handheld shovel.
It doesn't have another term.
Nick!
It's just a small... Yeah. Oh, you fancy boy. You're just calling things new things.
29.
29? Have you seen the video
29?
where he's walking down the street
Yes.
in like New York and there's a girl like out there, 29? 29? And he's like, yeah.
Get you cookie, got you cookie.
Lovely.
We then are now on a yacht. We find out that, unfortunately, Loyalty is about to get yet another lifeline given to him. This man continues to get those, by the way.
Unbelievable.
And we are playing a poker game, which is not a poker game at all. It is actually roulette. I love roulette.
You're a roulette girl. I'm surprised in that segment leading up to that, there was no talk that somehow these gentlemen got changed into completely new, more fancier clothes.
Yes, they did. They did.
How logistically, legally, and with consent did this happen? I imagine they took him into a closed-off area.
Yeah.
Goggles off.
Mm-hmm.
Put this on. Goggles on. You're on a boat. T-Pain. I'm on a boat.
Yeah.
That yacht. Holy fuck.
So sick. Jeffrey D. Morgan's yacht, by the way. Everything is his.
Obviously, it's his yacht. If you thought they rented a yacht,
It's
also,
his. He can't rent because it's all his. It's his. It's his island. It's his water.
we need to be very close to saying Jeffrey Dean Morgan has an island right now. Like,
Oh, I'm sorry. It's not an island. It's a coastline.
it's a place. There's no flights there. There's not a list about Jeffrey Dean Morgan's
no
island or
list.
anything.
There
No.
actually is no list because Jeffrey D. Morgan owns everything.
It is, and that's why the list does not exist.
Yes.
It has nothing else to do with anything else other than that. Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Funny how that works.
I love roulette. Do you like roulette?
I love a roulette mix.
A great ass time.
How do you play
great-ass
roulette?
What I typically do is I'll go and play blackjack for a while.
Okay.
And then if I walk away because I'm winning a lot, or if I walk away because I'm about to lose it all, I then go to the roulette table. If I'm up, I'll put everything that I'm up with on one color. If I'm down, I'll put everything I have left on one color. One spin for all the marbles. And I would like to state for the record, to my knowledge, because I'm pretty sure this is correct, I've never missed. Never missed. I do it once and I walk.
How many times have you done this?
Probably like 4 or 5.
Okay, so it's possible this
Statistically.
has happened.
Yeah. I would venture to say I've not missed.
I kinda want to have a little Right Reality road trip to one of the local casinos in the Southern California area.
I would love that. I love casinos. I'm very good at walking away. So, everyone says, oh, anxiety is so bad. Sometimes it's good. sometimes it freaks you out to the point where you're like, I have to exit this situation.
And then you just head over to roulette.
Yeah.
And you're doing reds and blacks, and that's what you're doing.
I'm doing reds and blacks, and I feel it out. I'm not a biggie with it. I'm not always doing black. You know what I mean?
Okay. Are you standing there and being like, okay, one more spin, and then I'm going to go in? Or do you come up to the table?
Whenever I walk up to it, whatever the next spin is, that's it.
You're in on it. Wow. And she just trusts her gut instinct, everybody. That's how she does it.
I do.
I like to play the same 10 numbers all the time.
So you can stand there for a while. See, I can't do that with that game. It's like I start getting antsy-pantsy. Yeah,
that makes a lot of sense based off knowing you. I do the same 10 numbers, and sometimes, if I'm lucky, I get a place that's a $10 a spin, $10 minimum. A lot of the places now are like 20, so I get less spins. I get 5 spins versus 10 spins to try to hit one of those numbers or hit multiple of those numbers, but I do the same 10 every single time. 2, 4, 6.
Do you feel like you get lucky normally?
2, 4, 6, 9. No. 8, 20, 32, 34, 35, 36. Those are my numbers.
Wow.
So, yeah. And then I cover. And then if I start getting up, then I start doing first 3, second 3, third 3. Maybe I'll do a little action on those as well, or I'll double up the numbers, something like that. So we'll see.
Okay.
It's not going well the past couple times, so I try to avoid the roulette, and I just go craps now. I'll do some craps.
A little bit of crapping.
I like playing blackjack if I can play by myself, because people don't
know how to play.
Well, that's a thing, but I'm the person that doesn't know how to play.
Oh.
And people are like, you shouldn't have taken a card there. And I go,
yeah,
live your own life, bitch.
Yeah, because it does fuck everyone else.
It does fuck everyone else up. So I'm always like, should I take I look at the dealer, should I hit? And they're like, you should hit. I was like, okay. And I was like, ooh, I kind of want to hit. And they just go, no. And I was like, okay, I won't. Sorry, everybody. Sorry, but I also need them to count out loud.
Oh, you can't count them.
Can you make sure you count out loud? Because I'm
not
dumb.
good at maths.
Yeah.
That's where I come in. Great
when
maths.
They start doing like a bunch of them. When I get to like the 4th or the 5th card, I'm like
8, 3, 5,
11,
8,
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 16, and they go 14. I was like, 14?
That's what I said.
Hit. Yeah, who said 16? They just want me to not take a card.
Yeah, I love blackjack. I've been playing since I was a little kiddo, and Texas Hold'em as well. So
we do need to take a Right Reality road trip. Reality
absolutely.
Road trip.
I'm a killer at the casino. I liked this.
Okay.
I thought that when they explained it, again, maybe I'm just stupid. And I always like to preface it that way. But the way he explained it was, you get it right, you either get to move someone else's X or you move your X. And I'm thinking, okay, you move someone else's X or you move your X. Nope, there's a whole nother set of cards that you're picking from again. Some of them are good, some of them are bad. We're playing fucking Monopoly, and you're doing the community chest card. And
that is what it is.
And they started, Rick, I think, got the first one and pulled a card. I was like, why are we fucking pulling card? What the fuck is this?
Yeah, where are these?
Then there's like a goddamn essay on it, and I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, I didn't know that there was going to be like, I had to figure out who did the murder, like with the candlestick or something.
Yeah,
like that.
I didn't love that part of it, but it was interesting. I was on the edge of my seat the whole time. Although this whole time being like, I swear to God, if loyalty gets out of this,
yes.
I'm sorry, you can't be that wrong,
far away,
this close to the final episode and get away with it.
My note here is literally the same. If loyalty somehow skates out of this will be a bad podcast because we're going to rant about it.
It would be an hour. It would be the whole podcast.
We still got the same decision, so
yeah, we did.
I'm happy with that. But when your entire show has been whoever's the furthest away basically goes home, with a very few exceptions, if any, except when there's a tie and then you need somebody who you paid to be there to help promote the show, who I don't think really promotes the show, but that's neither here nor there. Our
face did.
Sure. I didn't like that. I like that we still got the same result because, again, if I was one of these other people, kind of like Allie last week in Mac, and like, wait, I didn't get it wrong.
Yeah.
And I'm going home. Like if Rick or Peter would have went home in this set of circumstance.
Can you imagine?
And they were like 50 miles outside and Loyalty was in a different effing country.
In the mountains.
And I guess maybe this is what Allie's like, hey, you wanted to keep us around because like we would get it really wrong. And it's like, well, it doesn't really matter because they could have got it wrong. Again, Loyalty could have got one of these spins right, or Peter, or something else could have happened, and we would have not got this result. I'm being positive. I liked the fact that it was like, oh, how is this going to go?
Yes.
Exciting. It was tension filled. Like, okay, he missed, so he doesn't even get to pick. Oh, but he does get it. Is he going to move his or something else? And then we learned, like, even moving yours is not always positive. You could move away.
Yeah.
So there's the risk of that as well, which we did not know. I thought it was only going to be favorable if you picked your own. It's very stressful watching. That's all I'm saying.
Also, I would like to state again, doesn't really track for me. They all left the map room, and Biggie asked Loyalty where he put his X, and he says it. And Rick is clearly looking at Loyalty when he says it.
So he knew.
They knew. But they're like, we don't know where. Yes, you do.
Yeah, I missed that. I didn't think about that, but you're right. They
were all sitting right the fuck there.
They would have heard it. Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's crazy.
Absolutely.
And they're trying to remember, okay, he moved there, and he moved there, but maybe he said that. I don't know.
Yep.
But nobody else, I mean, they knew where those two were at, but they didn't necessarily know where Biggie was at. Mm-hmm. He could have been even further away. He could have been going on the other side. Mm-hmm. One thing that was not explained to me that I was nervous about the entire time, what happens if it was green? What happened if they got a green?
I think green is just like it's everybody wins. Like it's an everybody wins card, so you would get it. It's just like an extra space.
Because like that's the exact opposite of what happens when I play roulette. Is it's everybody loses basically, except for the one asshole who's betting green.
Oh, who put green? Who put on green?
If I'm at a table and some asshole comes up and starts betting green, I leave the table.
Yeah, fuck that.
Fuck you, sir.
I'm gonna have to agree with that.
Fuck right off. Go play it on video roulette.
Also, was Jeffrey Dean Morgan throwing that ball correctly? I thought you were supposed to. He's throwing it like backwards. Is that how you're supposed to throw it?
You're supposed to go the opposite way that the wheel is going.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I clocked that. I was like, oh, Mr. Jeffrey Dean Morgan got a little lesson. Also,
with
he
that
was like,
emerald ring.
I was about to say the fit Jeffrey Dean Morgan had, and I like that he said it like, "Hey,
I look fucking good."
I don't usually put one of these on unless I'm taking a hot as fuck photo for my cast photo. But look at my ring, and I know how to play with this ball. Okay.
Yeah.
It's not my first rodeo. I've been to Monte Carlo. They invite me. No big deal. Also, no mention of the Formula One race. We clued to it, but in your reveal, you talk no times about the Formula One race, the biggest Formula One race of the entire season. No, I'm just going to skip over that.
I would have never known.
Skip right over? Huh?
Hop, skip, and a jump. I don't know where any of the Formula One races happen. Couldn't tell you.
What? Fun game.
Oh, God.
I'm going to give you 3. Now, you can't pick Monaco, obviously, now. You know where one's at. Guaranteed you know where one's at. You're going to pick 3 places in the world where there could be a Formula One race. And I will tell you if there's one there.
Italy.
Well, yes. There's
the
2.
United States.
Yes, there's 3.
France.
I don't think there is.
Monte Carlo is in France.
Do we tell her, everyone? Do we tell her? Do we tell her? Do we tell her?
Is French?
Monaco is its own country within France. What? No. It's a principality, technically. They call it the principality.
What the fuck does that mean?
There's a
What are we?
king.
Oh, we're going to oceans and seas again here. Let's do it again.
They call it a principality. I don't know why. I only know that because of Formula
Principality.
One.
Fuck that.
Did you know it's Central Park's bigger than Monaco? I want to go so bad.
I mean, it was beautiful. It was beautiful.
When all the boats are there during the race and they all do their horn thing. Oh God, it's a boring ass race, but hell yeah.
Yeah, gets you fired the fuck up.
Oh God, gets me so jacked to the tits.
I'm jacked to the tits to hear your conversation with Loyalty. I can't wait.
It's been a long
I won't
time
be there.
brewing. She wants to be.
I do. If he brings up the conversation with Ty,
Okay.
because didn't he post that on his story?
Oh, I think it did. Yeah.
There was some tea.
Yeah.
He definitely knows that I've been shitting just directly on his chest this entire season.
I have to be prepared. I have to be prepared to push back.
He does seem like he legitimately is a good guy. I'm not backtracking anything I've said. I still think he's a fuckboy, but I do think that he's genuinely a nice person. I just think he gets lost in the puss.
Yeah, he does. And literally we asked Allie, how long was it? He was like, 2 months. I was traveling. I can't see you. It's like, okay, it's exactly what we said it was going to be.
Yeah.
Because that's exactly what a fuckboy would say.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh, she's 1 in a trillion. All those things.
I'm thinking about starting a family with her. Fuck directly off.
Fuck directly off, sir.
No, you were not.
I mean, maybe you did think about it, but the actions did not meet your words.
They did not. So much of that and more in Steven's interview with Loyalty coming up right after this. I mean, we have one more episode, guys. And it's the end of Destination X. It came quick.
It did.
It came out of nowhere.
And honestly, this is kind of how I feel like I want all my reality shows now.
I'm happy with this. This has been I'm ready for it to end. I'm sad that it's ending, but it's ran a good course. It's perfectly done. Mm-hmm. We're ending with 3, which I'm glad we're doing instead of 2. I really think this was very well planned out season.
Yes. I'm hoping for a season 2. I don't know when we would know about that. I am hopeful. I'm optimistic about it. I'm excited for that. Maybe our girl Michelle gets on. Who knows? Maybe me and Mix get a call.
Yeah. Maybe we just don't post for 2 months and you guys are like, where are they?
Oh, can you imagine if we had to go dark? Like we were on Love Island or something like that?
Ooh. Or we pre-record a bunch of shit.
Oh, and you would have no idea?
You would have no idea. Maybe this is pre-recorded. Maybe we're over there right now.
Oh.
We're shooting season 2.
Oh.
You heard it here first.
Wouldn't that be great?
Manifest.
Now, here's the thing I will say. I don't think I could do it. Because Allie said that they didn't poop on the bus. There was a poop mobile that followed them. And sometimes it was delayed by an hour or 2 from where they were.
You just go into the woods and shit.
And in my idea, if we're driving in the middle of the road and I got to go, well, I got to go. And I'm not holding it, waiting for the poop bus to catch back up.
I'm sure that there was a trash can.
Oh God, I've been pull over.
I'd be more concerned about getting motion sick in that bus.
Not concerned about getting bit by a mosquito or some sort of tick or bug that would blow your face up?
No, I'd be more concerned about the motion sickness.
I could just see you sitting there on this week. And
I don't really know where we're
and you're and then they showed us an artichoke heart, and I'm just huh? They're got you strapped in with the seatbelt, and you're just fighting it. They're having to edit out the little thing behind your ear.
Oh, the little sticker? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's it. I did enjoy the episode. Loyalty did go home. The reveal that was in Monaco, when very clear that you were on a mega yacht, and where else would it have been? Was amazing. Was fantastic. As soon as I would have seen that shoreline, I'd be like, Monaco, no big deal. I know Monaco.
Yeah.
The principality. You know they have their
Whatever
own
the fuck
national
that means.
anthem.
Is it like a call and repeat thing where you go Mana and they go Crow?
It's not Crow, but
Go. Monaco.
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 Go. Monaco.
When I say mono, you say co. Monaco.
Go.
Yay! Monaco.
Go.
Hey!
Here's loyalty.
Bye!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, joining the number one right now, a man who knows how to hit the hand rub, the face grab, as well as outthinking the human battleship by just walking in a straight line. He may have gotten in an argument with Pilot Pete, and they both may have called each other bro about 20 times without actually meaning it, which is literally the worst thing that men can call each other in a little fight. But he didn't get kicked off the plane. And when he heard the saying, say it with your chest, he literally said, okay, bet. His friends and family know him as Shane. We know him as Loyalty/Shane. Welcome to the number one, my guy.
What up, what up? So happy to be here. Yeah, it's so much to talk about, so much to get into.
We got stuff. All right, let's get the first question out of the way. Everybody wants to know. Have people been giving you shit in your DMs for not knowing what an artichoke is right away?
No, actually. I think me saying it starts with an A and kind of it. Hopefully people relate to the brain fart. Like I eventually got it and nobody threw it to me. I knew what it was. But hey, that's how it is sometimes. I feel if everybody would have gotten their clue and been like, oh, this got to deal with this. Maybe clubs, maybe diamonds, maybe, if they would have all did that and then I just didn't, that would have hurt. But I'm just glad everybody was just as lost as I was.
Let me tell you, I mean, I got it on the second one, but luckily, like, I didn't have the ability to see like what everybody else's stuff was. But as soon as the little shovel things, I was like, oh, it's a spade. And I was like, oh, Monaco. Like, I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know.
You got to get you on one of these shows.
Hey, I already pitched myself and Mixie to the EP when we interviewed her. So we'll see about that. But okay. Next question. Do you think those masked figures in Venice cursed you and Allie? Because you guys were out right after these little cursed figures kind of looked at you. They gave you a nice little lovely stroll, and then before you know it, you're both gone.
Yeah, that should have been a sign to us. Like, Jeffrey being too nice. Yes. He's trying to get us up out of here. Like, I don't know if he was over to show me it's two, but hey, it definitely felt a little bit like that. There's some other factors that I feel are more to play, or more at play. But and I always say this: I love my man Biggie, but the leaks to Rick, and honestly, like I said, I've said this kind of before or on Reddit. There is other info out there on the leakage of information, that I'm not going to speak about, but hopefully it can come out in the future and. Kind of calm some thoughts out there.
Yeah, if you only know somebody who had a podcast that you want to talk about it later with.
If only. Well, it's not my info, so that's why I'm hoping that somebody on this show is gonna come out and say, well, yeah, this happened, and really take into consideration all their moves and not just like, oh, because Biggie told Shane this, that, Yeah.
So you feel like, and I think other people have said this before, like there's some sort of missing pieces that we're not getting in the edit, which is always tough to see. And so people might be getting a side that you obviously lived through it differently without, you obviously don't want to speak to their side of it. But is that tough for you to like watch and then have to explain back to people like, hey, like you're missing this little piece of context that will then explain these other things?
Anything outside of me and Biggie's relationship, I just kind of hit you with one of those. I guess I'm okay to feel that way. Is this and that? If you come at me directly, I'm gonna hit you with that. This is a safe space. Like, I think you feel that way, but thanks for sharing.
I think one of our Instagram stories got part of that as well. I think that was a repost from somebody, but that's all we'll say. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
So, yeah. That's what the content game is for. Any idea what bit Biggie in the face? Because that was hilarious.
No, but I mean, when I couldn't look at him without chuckling. Like
you all were laughing. You were all laughing.
Yo, he had the worst experience when it comes to the just being out and about, being off the bus. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got bit. You can go back in the first challenge. Okay. He's running on some steps. Look at his ankle. He rolls it. Oh, that mug was, man, like, and I, production did amazing on just taking care of that. But boy, he was hurt.
He was playing hurt. That's what you got to do sometimes. You got to play hurt.
Oh, shit. The visual you could tell was not playing. The head, you could see, you could physically see it. Like, it was like, dang, bro. Like,
I thought I turned on the movie Hitch there for a little bit,
not the Hitch. We definitely cracked that joke on the bus.
It was like, did I accidentally turn on Hitch? Did they remake Hitch with Biggie? Like, what's going on here?
I honestly don't know what even could have been him. That would make his face swell up that much. Like, that did look like an allergic reaction to something.
Yeah.
It
was like right before he said it to him, like something happened to his face. And then he's like, I got bit. And I was like, that'll do it. That'll do it. Yeah. So in the last couple episodes, there's been a lot of like different gameplay stuff going on in terms of it's not the normal voting system. We had the daggers in that. So you take off your mask and you see what's going on with the daggers. Fair to say maybe one of the most stressful parts of this show is just like, it's so close to the end here and you got to like make these determinations. Most stressful part of the show is the daggering.
I would say so. Yeah. Like, the one, being the last one, you had a great opportunity to kind of determine how things fell. But even to that point, there was no influence that me laying my daggers could have on the next player. I'm being influenced by what everybody's doing. And now I got to try to, any plan that I could have possibly had, now it could be out the window. And now I got to figure out, all right, what's the best move without taking too long. And, too many thoughts came into mind afterwards. That was just like,
I imagine you can have that mask on and you're like, I know what I'm doing. And then you look and you're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
People,
Allie having a couple, or no, she had 3. And then, Biggie having the 2, Peter having 2, and then Rick having 4. No, how many did he have?
We wrote down the list to try to match things up because I know she was saying that you guys had no idea that he was the one who actually did that and put some daggers on you guys until you
Biggie,
live. So that was a big surprise to you as well.
So the surprise to me was him putting one on Allie. Me and Biggie had spoke prior, just trying to figure out the game. And you heard me say, oh, these daggers are going in somebody's back. We had kind of deciphered that, like, all right, these are your lifelines, or they're ways to chop lifelines. So we had got a little bit of time to talk about it. And I told him, depending on the situation, like, feel free to give me a dagger. So Allie doesn't end up in that position. You know what I'm saying? So, I could have changed the whole trajectory at the end, in multiple ways, hindsight, but we couldn't give ourselves any.
Yeah, okay, that's what I was going to ask. I knew there had to be a rule about that, one of those rules that you don't hear, but also there was 3 of you going in no matter what, so one of the 3 of that kind of collective, you, Allie, and Biggie were going to go in kind of no matter what, but I think the twist was knowing that somebody got to pick somebody to save.
Now that messed me up. So due to, like, that's why I gave everybody what I gave them, because it kind of evened everybody out except Biggie and Rick. In my head, I'm thinking they're just going to go, all right, well, you guys tied. Everybody's going in.
Nah, that doesn't make for good TV, my friend. That doesn't make for good. If it's anybody else, that's the way it goes. But storyline, that's the decision that's made on the spot.
Yeah. So, there was the opportunity for me to even everybody out and give them 3 daggers.
Yeah.
There was an opportunity for me to put all my daggers on Allie
Yeah.
to where it was me, Allie, and Rick going in.
Mhm.
You know, and now this is something I know for future gameplay in any show. If 3 of y'all are going in, there's an opportunity for 2 people to gang up on one person truly. You know, like that was the only way she lost. The only way is because they were able to set it up, but the game is set up to be able to get that next person out, not team up with somebody so then they can be the second to last and now the other person has to be the last.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean the way we talk to people who play the challenge a lot, which is our big show that we do, which I think you had actually be quite good on that.
Let them know.
I'll let them know. The idea that you also in your head while you're playing the game have to play the role of a producer and go, what makes the better television story at this point is you have to think about that. Okay, I could do this. And if we do this, then what do they have in their arsenal in order to do these other things? So,
Yes.
yeah. So these twist things at the end with like literally you doing the stuff on the boat. I mean, you may never look at roulette the same way ever again. I imagine that might be one of those things that you're like red or black. You're like green. I'll take green, please. Green, please.
Yeah. Won't even look at the roulette table. I'm just, you know what? Let me just rock.
Just go over to Pai Gow Poker. Not a lot of people know what that is. That's my game. I sit at Pai Gow. I get drunk. I don't lose that much money.
Oh, okay.
I'll tell you how to play. It's a fun little game. We'll chat offline about that. Okay, with our limited time left, let's talk about it. Okay, we saw the photo originally, and that's what we started calling you from the very beginning. We love a timeline. We need to know the backstory on the tattoo. Obviously, Mix is doing real work today, so she wants to know the backstory behind the tattoo and the meaning behind it. Because, we talked to other people. We talked to Allie last week, and she said, "Oh, it's not a gimmick. That's he's literally saying it with his chest."
Oh yeah. So, funny story behind it. Actually, it was a tattoo that I always planned on getting. I have a bunch of design tattoos that I've done that I want to get, but because of modeling, it's got to be, correct. But this was actually to make sure that I didn't end up a shirtless guy model wise. So a lot of people don't understand. If you go down a certain route for long enough,
that's always going to be you.
Stuck. Yep. So I didn't want having the body and the physique that I have. Like I didn't want,
I understand that as well. Obviously, yeah. Me and you, same body type, everything.
Feel me? Yeah.
Both got that V going on. Yeah.
Yep, that's it. No. But yeah, so I got it at in like 2018. And it was a way for me to make sure that my shirt stayed on.
Yeah.
I've done a couple shirtless gigs after that. They just airbrush it out. But it was just a way to make sure that I didn't have to, no, I don't want to work for them. No, I don't want to work for them. I want to make sure you guys look at me and go, it's tattoo. We can't do it. Or we would. And then it's just copacetic.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's certainly a statement piece. It gave us some good stuff to use on the show, all in good fun and entertaining. And we always give people nicknames on the show that we recap. So it's helpful that when they help us out. So we knew you already knew we were going to recap this show, and it's like, hey, I'm going to help them out. Or out of the gate. And we really appreciate that. That's a big win for us. Yeah. Literally say
for sure.
And honestly, I have to ask you this because I know this is the last question. We'll let you go. It seemed to be, and maybe this is us just looking for it. There was lots of mentions of that word on the bus where like we're watching it on the show and it's like they're saying loyalty. And I'm like, that word does not come up that often on reality television. Was this kind of like an inside thing that people were saying for this reason? Or did the editor just know that we needed some more content for the podcast?
I think it was one of those things where the word had been around so much just because it was on my chest. I'm waking up, I'm doing things with my shirt off. And, I feel like it's just kind of one of those things subconsciously people started throwing it out there. And because, this isn't for everybody. Just because I met you or I've known you for a week or a month, like you still got to lock in to be under this, not everybody gets loyalty. So, Yeah.
As Peter found out pretty quick.
Yeah. But see, even like Peter's one of those people that, he went into the game a certain way, and he even kind of, fell for a lot of the swindling and the cons and things. So,
Yeah, that happens on reality TV, but
it does.
it makes for good content, and you guys have made good content and good entertaining television for us. So I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for your time, man. Hopefully, maybe we'll see you on the challenge. That would be great.
Let's hope so. Let's hope. I'll take that or Traders. You know what I'm saying? Go in there and really just deceive people. Oh yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, that would be a good one too. All right, buddy. We'll see you.
I appreciate you, Stevie.